Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, US, the co-featured fight of the evening. And now, for all the fans in attendance here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of for the WBC Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Fighting out of the blue Hatfield corner, wearing black with white letters. 46 victories, including 39 knockouts. 7 defeats. Mosley! And fighting out of the red McCoy's corner, wearing black with yellow, 39 victories, including 29 knockouts with 1 draw. The reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
12 rounds, obey my commands, good luck, touch gloves, let's go to work.
Jay.
Shane Mosley's last 3 performances were highly questionable. Then this could be a heck of a show, and we'll be sitting back and allowing you to admire the work. The classic tactical first half minute as they get a look at each other.
Canelo has fast hands when he lets go.
Of his body attack. Now Shane comes back to the body himself. First
chanting in the background, Canelo, Canelo.
It translates.
His punches don't seem to have any power at all. It's more like he's jingling out of his punches. And I don't think he's throwing.
And Canelo landed that left hook. Mosley gets in a right hand up.
No surprises. Everything we saw, everything we said.
He wants to catch him with a strong punch, but he's very slow. So remember, so you've got to be very careful there. Okay. We've got no rush. We've got no
overall. Alvarez only threw 26 punches, landed 11. Several seem satisfied for the moment to function as the counterpuncher, allowing Mosley to take the
observation by Naz Richardson, Mosley's trainer, that Canelo, he said,
his energy.
Watch your head, watch your head.
Showing a little bit too much respect for this version of Mosley.
Oh. There's the jab, and he landed it flush on Mosley's face. Now, finally, Canelo is beginning to put a physical imprint on the fight. This is the intensity which has made him a star in Mexico.
Well, I love to see him fight because he fights with and the determination, which is a little different today because of
he's so comfortable in the ring.
Well, 51.
Official record is 39-0-1. Again.
Such an emotional fight. In your
a rematch. Was something happening to those because I want to be the winner of this fight.
As he doesn't seem to be to others.
We're going to check it out.
And we bring you back to live action in the ring. Canelo Alvarez against Shane. Canelo Alvarez began to step it up. His CompuBox numbers found him landing 27 out of 51 punches. Rhythm going against Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez alternately led. These about to test the older fighters' will and stick-to-itiveness. It's the fight. He's Shane Mosley. Canelo may be very special.
To say that he's getting hit with punches, he doesn't seem to have the reflexes he used to have, and I don't see that much.
You got to cut.
We have a cut.
Headbutt.
And we have a headbutt.
I'm in, box.
The cut is outside the left eye. That may produce as dominant as he seems to have been in the last couple of rounds.
I wonder how they rule it.
Well, if it's from a blow, why would they have stopped? And we'll see how he does. Fortunately for Canelo,
breathe, relax, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong, you're winning the fight.
We see actually what caused the cut. Accidental headbutt.
Momentary look of disgust on Alvarez's face, but he's virtually expression away. How long will it stay closed? How long before the blood starts flowing again? And how deep?
You know, Jim, in the first round, that's what, you know, Canelo's a slow starter, and Mosley outboxed him. Barrett's that right hand and that left hook. Anyway, if the fight gets stopped in the 4th round, right now, it's a no decision.
Champion, unbeaten American star, Andre Ward. Andre, welcome to our...
Canelo Alvarez is taking over. He looks poised, he looks strong, he's landing some really good shots. And
Do you think it's the body punching that sets Canelo apart, Andre?
Stop. Not just the body.
Fan were you with Mosley growing up?
Oh man, I watched Mosley, you know, especially when he was at 135, and at some point fighters are going to get old, and you know, right now the younger fighters.
You know, Alvarez is very effective and very impressive when he punches, but he's still expected it to be.
What's your instinct, Andre? Does Canelo? And there he is.
You bring the bucket up to the second level. I need you, which is he's not doing nothing, so you can still take these rounds. All right, the left hand is you working.
You're working well. Working well. A little bit more speed, son.
Running a Cinco de Mayo, later to come the main event between Floyd Mayweather and Miguel.
Cut by a punch, and you know, I've always been able to stay focused. When you're in there handling it like a real champion right now, he looks like a guy who has 40 fights.
Who's your coming over well talking about Canelo's punch, but I see Shane myself is great.
And he is. He's throwing more punches, and over the years, maybe you're right, maybe on to activities. But when Canelo lands, he's knocking Shane's head back.
This is why we all love following.
Canelo landed low, and referee Jay Nady doesn't seem to be able to hurt.
He doesn't
Alvarez.
have the punching power, but this has been Canelo's best round.
Nice fights for you, Andre. Where does punching power rank?
Well, I think it's very important. His mindset tonight, his mindset to come win and prove the doubters wrong, is what's getting him through some of Shane Mosley's big punches right now, because he's getting hit with some big shots, but he's walking through it.
Takes to win that fight against that style. You're brilliant at that.
I just don't like to.
Now he's winding down. He's winding down, but don't throw in, okay? Be careful.
And a beautiful, powerful, straight left. And those are the type of punches that has been getting the attention of the crowd for him every time he gets hit.
Power shots in round 5, and this is very forbidding for Mosley. Mosley landed 11 of 25, but he...
The welterweight. But the type of fighter that when he moved
54 pounds, chose to go after Winky Wright. A lot of people told him that was the wrong style. Winky Wright, and decided he wanted to do it again.
Don't hold his head down.
And got an...
Watch your head.
You know, I have a lot. He just recently made a deal whereas Golden Boy won a purse offer for the Coral Springs Splendors wins is to fight Canelo Alvarez probably this fall.
As Alvarez continues to grow and develop, and if he wins this fight,
and if he would be busier than this, I mean, he would probably knock Shane out, but he's at the...
That gives Alvarez the chance to tee off.
Watch your head.
And Alvarez is mixing the bodies. It's there for it. He's landing more than half his power shots, and it becomes increasingly questionable.
Big part of this crowd tonight is going to be Cotto fans, and the people in particular Puerto
Rico. Of the main event tonight is everybody's in Pacquiao. A fight that never got made in his time was Mosley.
I'll get it 5 rounds to 1, 59-55. Canelo doing more damage. I got to tell you, Jim, for a 21-year-old kid, Canelo Alvarez has...
Ward said it very well. He has a sophisticated overall approach. He's balanced in his approach.
It goes on. If he don't knock Shane out, he may have some problems simply because
almost a no-win situation unless he does. He's not going to get full credit for.
Canelo is landing bombs.
Yeah, Shane is getting. I mean, he's been in fights, high-contact fights, serious stuff here.
That's the start. That's your best round. He's fighting because as soon as he starts fighting, you stop. That's the only reason he's fighting. As soon as we need you to step to this guy and get it done, man. Need both.
Power punches in the 7th round. Alvarez landed 30 from the man in the black trunks with gold trim.
Alvarez on his corner.
You heard us. Mosley's coming forward and being aggressive again. Ability to load up his shots.
Yes, even though Alvarez is a big puncher and he's short-punted, he's taking those shots, but Shane is pushing him all the way to the limit. And if
well, we're a minute into the 8th round, and it appears that if Canelo is going to take a round.
Yeah, well, that's one of the few.
Lull you to sleep. And then he steps up with a flush
face again.
Always had a great chin.
Yep.
Never been knocked out.
Sure hitting him, yeah. It's a difference from the way that the American fighters roll their shoulders, but they roll their...
Working, trying to apply his legendary professionalism. Uppercut by Canelo. Mosley walks him back. Some instructions in the dressing room.
Okay, do we have 2 mouthpieces? Instructions, put it back, get me ready to go again. Now, if I determine that you're spitting that mouthpiece out to gain any time, are there any questions or concerns at this time?
No.
All right.
Canelo Alvarez against Shane Mosley. Power shots in the 8th round. Alvarez landed 24-44. Shots routinely as the fight goes on. Mosley, 11 out of 20.
He has no respect for Moses' punching power.
But triples, and when the opportunity presents itself.
Calm ever since. Short right hand inside by Canelo.
Your heads.
Throughout the fight for Alvarez, seems to be able to land when he wants to. Ripping Mosley to the head over and over. Not as focused on
some recent fights.
Just took 2 vicious body shots and a 3rd one, and he's backing away now.
To pass the addition.
Absolutely right. The narrative was clear-cut, including in his loss to Floyd Mayweather 2 years ago. Look at the commitment to those bodies.
Big puncher for a 154-pounder.
Well, that's the kind of commitment.
Let me get that up there.
May 19, tune in for 24/7 Rodrian Broner defends his 130-pound title against Gary Sykes.
I'm back behind. If you got something left, you got to put them together.
He has landed a lot of powerful shots during this fight. This is the most effective punch for either fighter. This left hook to the body that he landed earlier was the best shot of the night, and it's
Paul Simon's song, The Boxer, about Shane Mosley. I am.
Okay, Jim, I got an 89-82, 8 rounds to 1. Canelo Alvarez, powerful, and every time he lands a shot, you can almost see the pain in Mosley's face. I mean,
he takes a break again.
This good jab. He's not sure whether Shane has any.
No, he's not sure. And Shane's punches.
Now his best punch in his prime was a left hook to the body.
That was his best punch.
Didn't bother Canelo.
Blood is streaming again. Maybe that encourages Mosley to keep going, although
good hand speed coming down the stretch.
in this.
And the entourage clapping in rhythm, getting him going. And nephew Floyd in rhythm. Something they can do in.
They watching you close. Anything this kid do, they're gonna try to jump. Okay. Stomp feint, stomp feint.
36. He has routinely landed more than half his power shots throughout the fight, and they quit and is determined to finish the fight. So it would be up to Nassim Richardson if things were getting too bad, and obviously they don't think so far.
No, you can't stop his fight. I mean, he's have his head snaring back, but that's Shane. He's in there like with a 22 and have the effect of this guy. When he punches back, Alvarez has so much.
Solid right hand cross upstairs by Shane Mosley, was one of his best punches of the fight, even the slightest degree. It appears that Mosley will be headed. Time has come.
He's getting about 600,000.
You pointed out earlier, Larry is getting a huge paycheck.
$2 million. So that giving Floyd Mayweather more ammunition for
conceived pay-per-view for Mayweather. Canelo adds numbers and Cotto adds numbers.
Boxing food groups are here.
Well, you know, this is Cinco de Mayo.
One missing food group, Filipinos.
American fans that Mayweather attracts.
He's dutifully trying to work to the body. Canelo is blocking most of the shots with his arms.
Stopping nothing. This kid fighting at the end of each round.
Breathe. This is the last round, okay? Be careful. Be careful. He's gonna come.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Now, standing ovation.
Okay, last round.
Some of the cheers for the mastery of Canelo here tonight. Some of the cheers.
Don't hold. Thank you.
Not about Alvarez tonight.
Well, we always do here. His biggest weakness is he fights in spots. There's not that much consistency in an exciting fighter to be.
Across the ring, in the third row, center, for most of his life, Oscar De La Hoya, watching the closing stages of what made...
He made a lot more money. Let's.
He would have been just as big a favorite to win gold as Oscar. Oscar's shadow wound up working with and for him at Golden Bull.
The first Mosley De La Hoya fight, the fans standing.
You have to give Shane Mosley credit for fighting a very courageous fight. He's still fighting.
Way more than he gave in.
And Floyd Mayweather.
Shane showed his courage tonight.
This is what professional prize fighting is about.
So common in this brutal sport. But the official decision.
Had the same score. Therefore, I think he's a good judge. He's from Texas. C.J. Ross, it's atrocious. Brandon Rios didn't win that fight, so.
Shane Mosley's face says a lot about 26 years younger Canelo Alvarez, and now Michael.
WBC Super Welterweight Champion.
29 KOs. He landed 165. He throws 199 more, and he lands at a 16% higher clip. The 40 Larry Merchant with the winner, Canelo Alvarez.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations.
Gracias a toda la gente por el apoyo.
It's a great experience.
Claro que sí, con cualquiera. Mayweather, Cotto, Pacquiao, quien sea, estoy listo.
Shane, in there with a young, strong guy, just a year older.
He's only 21 years old, and he's doing very well. I mean, he showed great composure in there. I mean, when you get the kids starting to beat you up, you know, it was great to hear the crowd cheering for me. You know, I should go in the history books as the one that I say. You know, I got beat by a better man tonight.
Thank you so much, Shane.
Thank you.
Title holders in the sport, and you can see that by margin of 100 in boxing. Now, have you ever wondered? It's a fascinating piece of American history.